singular activity that you're doing, unlike other addictions that you might do as a group, let's say. So I think there's something about that. Ben, I absolutely applaud you for coming on and doing the documentaries as well that you've done, because it is much more rife than we care to want to believe. Just over 10% of men in the UK will say that they feel that they are addicted to pornography in some form. And I think that we're not willing yet, I think even as parents, to get comfortable with statistics around how early, as it happened for you, Ben, that children are getting exposed to this content that is happening. I think what happened in July with the change in the law has had a huge effect. I mean, traffic to these sites is down significantly because of it. And I think there's something about consciously putting your ID or your credit card details into a computer, I think, is making people take reflection of how comfortable am I really to admit to myself, never mind others, that this is becoming a bit of an issue. And so I think, and the ADHD element to it as well, Ben, is the extra layer, because activity for busy brains, activity for loneliness, isolation, boredom, low self-esteem, we go and find other things to self-medicate with, and pornography is one of those things. It could be alcohol, it could be work addiction, it could be other things. But I think pornography was so easy to access, and that's been a difficulty for certain. I think we've got 4 million internet sites offering pornography, and the number one site had traffic of 42 billion viewers in the last year alone, just one site. So it shows you the magnitude.
It's an incredibly lucrative industry for those people, so it's not going to be in their interest to try and make this harder to get at, which is why the age restrictions has had an impact, although of course people will argue that there's workarounds.
Yeah.
When does an interest in adult content become an addiction? And also, Kathleen, there's going to be parents at home who sit there thinking, my children are going to be exposed to this, my teenagers are going to be interested in it, they're going to be sharing with their friends. How do we help them navigate that part?
Yeah, exactly. So for the addiction side of it, everybody's levelling can be different. Some may have the occasional view for laughs, and that's up for them. I think it's when we start to feel there's a compulsive element to our behaviour. So the impulse turns to a compulsiveness. If you find yourself becoming irritated that you can't get access to, or you decide that you're not going to go out because you'd rather stay at home and access the content. So I think in ourselves, we know when it's starting to tip into a different